Good afternoon, my name is Bailey Brandt, and I am doing this video to discuss the dispositions that I have that will make me a successful teacher, as well as the dispositions that I need to work on to become a successful teacher. The dispositions that I have and that I possess now that I believe that will make me a successful teacher is definitely high expectations, professional conduct, and curiosity. I think that out of those three, that's what will help make me a successful teacher, because high expectations, I think, is the main umbrella to the dispositions that a teacher needs to have, and I believe that high expectations sets the standard for all teachers and all schools, that if we start kids out with high expectations, then they will meet them at the end. I think that if you start with low expectations and then try to work them into high expectations, that's where we see kids fail. So I think starting out with high expectations and setting those, what look like to be unattainable goals, you set those at the beginning and you teach kids how to reach them. And I think that that's one thing that will make my classroom successful, is setting those expectations. My professional conduct, absolutely. I think just with the teachers that I had as role models, that is incorporated that professional conduct into their teaching. And also with the different types of jobs that I've had, I've been able to handle all different types of situations and figure out how to be professional in a multitude of different scenarios. And I think that having that in my back pocket will make me a very successful teacher. And curiosity is another one of mine that I think will really help in the end for me to become a successful teacher, because curiosity is what drives learning. If your kids aren't curious about what they're learning, they're not going to be interested in what they're learning. So I think kicking off your class with plenty of things that will spark that curiosity. I will take that lesson from my 4th grade teachers for sure, because they were immaculate in getting our curiosity sparked and getting us interested in learning about what they were teaching. I think the disposition that I will need to work on is definitely for sure fairness, honesty, like those hard conversations, and reflection. I think that especially with the honesty, I don't do conflict well. That's something that I've been working on my entire life, is how to do conflict better. And I think that honesty is one of those things that helps you deal with communication and conflict easier. Reflection is a big one. I don't do a lot of reflecting on what I can do better, because I don't like to admit when I fail, and I don't like to admit when something is not going the way that I want it to. So that one's definitely probably the biggest one that I will have to work on to become a successful teacher, is making sure that I'm reflecting on things that are going well, but also reflecting on the things that aren't, no matter how hard it is for me to approach that. The qualities that I believe professional educators should display is absolutely professionalism, professional conduct, respect, honesty. Those are the biggest ones, because if you're not honest with yourself, honest with your students, and honest with their parents, then you've already failed that child. If you don't set those high expectations for respect and honesty in your classroom, then it's going to go downhill very fast. And there's nothing you can do once those are gone. Then they're gone from your classroom, and there's nothing more you can do about it. So I think those will definitely be the biggest ones that you should always see in your professional educators. Thank you.